Alright, welcome back. We're doing more LS stuff, obviously. And we're going to be saying obviously way too many times, because apparently that's what I like to do now. Today we're going to be doing the rockers, putting the special little doodads in there, and also testing out new camera angle. I got a chest mount now instead of like the little body cam action thing. It's not terrible. I might try the head mount out in a different video or later on. So, I saw a video somewhere. I don't know where. I'm sure you can look it up. Like LSDOD delete bearing, whatever. But if I think that's the right part number. We're gonna find out. But if you take this bearing and cut it open, you can use the rollers to plug these holes up so that it's not just a bunch of O-rings holding the oil pressure from blowing past that and then having an internal oil leak and then blowing your shit up because there's no oil pressure actually getting to the engine. Oh. Alright, so we're going to have to fix that. Yeah, that looks alright. I can live with that. Better than the angle of the first video. Which, you can't win them all. Like I said, sometimes you're lucky if you even win one. That's fine. Make sure you wear your squints. You only get one set of eyes. You got 10 fingers. And then we're just gonna cut this motherfucker open. Pretty easy, like. Obviously, don't use the one you scarred to shit. Or do. I don't care. It's not my engine. It's yours if you're doing this. You just take this mug over a space that you can contain it, and then just dump them out. And I think you only need like 8 of these. I don't remember. That's the scarred one. 4, 6, 8. Hey, did it perfectly. I should probably clean these before I ram them in there. Yeah, we only need 8 of them. This stuff is spicy, so I'm not gonna rinse these off in my hand. Yeah, I could use one of those buckets. Nice. Well, it all off the ground now. Bam. That should be good enough. Gotta blow dry them. Oh yeah, there. Okay, so that was the right part number for the bearing, and then they like push in like 2/3 of the way, so then you can hammer them in the rest of the way, and then it's got a nice interference fit. They won't come out. Just doing whatever you can to. God, that fucking shit hurts. God damn. Some saucy brake clean. Tell you what. Doing what you can to keep the fucking oil pressure in this bitch. You know anything about LS is, you're definitely going to need it. Now they're all in there, real fancy like. Oh, how nice. And then I need the lift plate that I so kindly... Man, Past Jacob's an asshole. Good thing I have that plate on there, or that battery cover would have shorted the shit out of my battery and burned down the whole car. And that, I think that would technically be classified as insurance fraud, because, like, I didn't do it on purpose. I guess there's also, like, no way for me to prove I didn't do it on purpose, though. But on the bright side, that means they can't prove I did. Thinking out loud. That's what you do when you're on camera, I guess. Probably should have blown the oil out of those. I didn't, so whatever happened, happened. I don't think it did anything bad. We're going to stop talking about it, because if I don't speak it into existence, it didn't happen. Sure. Where the fuck's the crank sensor at for that? That's the cam sensor. Where did I put the cam sensor at? The crank sensor goes... Where does the crank sensor go? I can't remember now. Oh. There. That's where it goes. Here's the mount for it. I don't know what I did with the actual sensor. Oh. It's here. That's where it went. It's good for it, you know. Make sure you get it all covered in metal shavings and dirt and kitty litter. It's good for it. That could make hook off. Why you no work? There it goes. It just needed a bit of colossal persuasion. And by that I mean talking to myself. That's what it needed. That solves all the problems. Just talk to yourself like you're crazy. Man, I really, really should have labeled these. Oh, that sucks ass. You know, the other day I was thinking, I was like, man, I don't know if I put that barbell in. I didn't. The answer was I didn't. But that's okay. I did save. I was able to save that, though, so that's pretty neat. So what we're going to end up doing is what I never, ever recommend. And that's we're going to reuse the gasket on that, because it's probably going to leak anyway, so whatever. I just want you guys to see how, like, easy it is to get the bell housing off. It's not that big a deal. My not ARP bolt. Oh, man, I keep getting fucking sidetracked. I need to figure out where the bolts are for the cam sensor. Maybe these guys? We'll see. I mean, if they work, I'm sure I'll just have to deal with the consequences of wherever the bolts actually go later. But like I said, that's a later me problem. And I don't know if you caught it, but past me is an asshole. And future me, fuck that guy. You see, they went in. They went in, so it's good. Those probably for the front cover from the other engine, so that makes sense. So what sucks about like Django and two motors together is you end up with a bunch of extra bolts, and then makes you really question what you took off and where you took it off at. fancy seat. I won that. We had a giveaway at work. It was so neat. Made me feel so special. Like a pretty little princess. What are these? Ooh, these are manifold header bolts. Exhaust manifold. They're not header bolts. Hey, I needed this because I went full retard and forgot to disconnect that. So I'll just reuse this one from the junkyard engine. It's actually way fucking beefier than that one is, so that might be nice. Might come in handy. Give this engine a little more ground. These are... Did I bend that one too? It looks pretty straight. These are for... Oh, dude, those threads are fucked, though. Oof. Those threads do not look happy. I'll have to fix that. I'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't really need this anymore because I got the Haltech. But I threw away the plug for it, so... You live and learn. You know, maybe you just don't throw away everything. Oh, crank pulley. That's what we need. I don't even know where the fuck... Oh, there it is. Found it. See, no, I knew where it was the whole time, actually. I was just lying. I'm just fucking with you. I knew where it was at. And to make life a little easier, we're going to spit on it. That's, I guess. It's a little... I'm not going to say it. I know you're thinking it, what you want me to say. I'm not saying it, though. Alrighty. This one, I'm going to have to do the McGoogle on that one. Cool. Now we're going to use the fancy grease on it. I think there's a special tool you're supposed to use. God damn. Supposed to use to actually pull this on. And I think... yeah, I got the old one. I'll use the old bolt to pull it on. Ooh, buddy. Alrighty. So that's not going to work. It doesn't even reach threads yet. And I don't want to pull the threads on the fucking crank, dude. Oh, that would suck. Big, stinky wiener. I don't know about you, but that's not what I want to be a part of. Just a little bit. Alrighty. Let's go fast. Go fast, go fast, go fast. That's a little better. Now the crank's actually got like a shit ton of thread on too. You're gonna damage the seal. Maybe, but probably not. Being the engine definitely gets hotter than whatever I got that to. Or maybe it doesn't. I'm gonna let you know a secret. Don't care. Don't care. Oh, I don't have any way to lock the crank. Let's just hold it. Seems to be working pretty good. Yeah, buddy. Oh, God. I about smashed the fuck out of my hand. Yeah, buddy. Alright. I don't think that's a good idea. I probably should just wait till I get the flywheel on it. And then I can lock it that way. But yeah, I mean, there's worse ways of getting that on. I did not demonstrate them because gonna have to edit that out because that would suck. What I will do is not put that in there so that I don't forget to actually torque that down, because that would suck ass. Oh, I gotta do rockers next. That's right. Ooh, this part's scary because they're all very, very loosely in there. If you just run, it's fine. Pretty sure I checked all those already. That is fun. Oh God! Don't do that. Don't do that. That'd be spooky scary. Because then I have to buy a whole new set of push rods. If I bent one of them. Ah! I'm not having a good time with that, that's for sure. That's freaking me the fuck out. Oh, I guess I could have left that one in there, because I do need to spin the engine over for that. To torque down the motherfucking rocker arms. You know, this would be so much cooler if I could be driving this already. But instead I'm putting it back together because I blew it up. Maybe to blow it up, do anything cool. Still salty about that. Now, I should have marked these. I didn't, obviously. Obviously, man, I gotta really stop saying that so much. It annoys the shit out of me, and I'm not even the one having to, like, willfully listen to it. It just comes out of my mouth. But yeah, I didn't mark these. So, I probably should have. It's not like a huge deal. They say you're supposed to match the rockers to the push rods if you're reusing them. But, like, what if I use new push rods? So, yeah. I don't know how much, like, actual science there is behind that, but it doesn't seem very, very proven. And I could be wrong. You know what I mean? One of you motherfuckers smarter than I can send me a link or prove me wrong with your words. I might listen. It's not like a huge possibility, but it's up there. I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. The very few times it does happen. Oh, that guy's a cocky asshole. Where's my zip? You know, life's so much simpler when you put your sockets back. You're done using them. That's something I seem to struggle with. Hey, but I found all the shorts too. Alright? It's about growth, okay? It's about growth. Oh. We need the not the sauce option. That one is definitely on a strokins. I think they, for the most part, center themselves when yeah, because there's the cradle in the back there. What's nice is hearing the lifters fucking bleed off as it's pushing the push rod into them. It's fine. It'll just, you know, that's why I shouldn't have tossed that on the ground. Because I could have still needed it, and I do. Because if I put the one I'm going to use in there and I don't torque it, I will forget. I absolutely will forget. I need that guy. Fucking overpriced piece of shit. I mean, it's not that bad. And for fucking like $600-800, it better be not that bad. These. Why is it such a torque angle? Who set that to torque angle before they put it back? That's annoying. Yeah, that is weird. I don't know what. Yeah, okay. I guess it defaults or something. I think this is 22 foot-pounds. These are supposed to be torqued too. I am gonna look it up, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Cylinder numbers. Sure. There we go. There's one. This side. They're all different, all right. Like some of them. Some of them are different. What is that? Why is there ATF in there? Yeah, it's definitely ATF. Why is there ATF in there? Oh, it's because it's on that, because it's sitting next to the power steering pump. That makes more sense. All right, 1, 2, 7, and 8 on the exhaust side. So let's start there, because that's much easier for my head to wrap around. Damn, this thing tight. Intake side is this one over here. Oh, I guess I get it on fucking top dead center. No, just start torquing it. Wherever it's at, it'll be right. There we go. Now one is to very gently spin the motor over so that reaches top dead center. Whoop. See, that's why you're supposed to go gently, because it got stuck. All right, and now we're going to find out if that is compression or intake. I'm going to say it's compression because that is tightening way down. I'm supposed to do exhaust side first. Whoops. Oh, but we also do that one. Oh. You get my ass. You gotta make sure it's fucking turned on. Okay, then we come over here to the exhaust side. I don't like that this keeps fucking buzzing at me. I really need to just like get an actual GoPro of some sort, but not a GoPro because they want way too much money for. Cool. Got them Johnnies on there. Now we're gonna just spin it over so I can watch, make sure these are all. All right, cool. So they all turn over. That was definitely like super extra. Didn't need to watch each one individually, but you don't need to do a lot of things with the engine. You probably should do a few things. All right. I guess we do valve covers next. That's exciting. The engine's almost fully dressed. I guess I gotta take that back off and put that fucking. God damn it! I also need. Come here. I need to find a new O-ring for this. Because that's actually a pretty crucial part of this engine, and I would really, really like to not have that O-ring go bad because I reused it. Anything to do in his name? Juarez. Nope. Nope. There it is. I think one of those will work. AC O-ring, engine O-ring. If it fits, that's good enough. That's all that matters. That guy's too big. Alright, hold on. Let me clean off just this one little section right here. Just this one little section so I can dump the O-rings out. Hey, yo. That looks pretty damn close. It's maybe a little small, but that's also been stretched. So let's keep looking. That guy looks pretty close. So hold on to him. Too big. Sure you never heard that before. It's also too big. Let's just stick this mug on there and see how it looks. Hey, I was feeling my Wheaties when I put that on. Oh, yeah. All over the table. That's fine. Oh, lordy. Help. Make sure you spit on it. Sticks out past it. We'll see what it feels like. That's covered in shit. That's nice. Now my hands are dirty. Ta-da! Clean enough. Now, these fuckers will go on both ways because the heads are symmetrical, but they'll only work one way. I think I got new gaskets. If not, I will probably just reuse them. Hey, look at that. Felpro coming in clutch with everything I need, actually. I'm still not looking forward to these gaskets. I'm going to have to cut those off and shit. It's got, I already mentioned that. It's got the mounting holes where it can be attached to the head bolts, which is just fucking weird. In my head, I mean, even if you can reuse them because they're ARP bolts, I wouldn't want to take them off and put them back on. Missed. I mean, no, I made it perfectly. Oh, sounds like they're trying to start something out there. Give her some Cosby sauce. Man, it is been a couple months since this thing's had an engine in it. Oh, that's what I need to get. I need to buy the materials so I can build the custom fucking... Oh, threw that one on the ground. My custom Tomei muffler. Because I can't fit an actual Tomei back there. There's just not enough room. Not without a fuel cell, which I don't really want to get. Because then I gotta have a firewall for the fuel cell, because it, like, the trunk and everything's all one piece. One piece, all connects. I would hope the trunk is, and the rest of the car is one piece. Probably not for long it won't be, but At least for the current moment, it is one piece. There it goes. Don't worry, I'm torquing these. To Guten tight. That's what I'm torquing them to. Where'd it go? Get it back over here. Did it come with exhaust manifold gaskets? Better have. Oh, hell yeah. Man. I mean, I'm going to use them. They're definitely going to leak, but I'm still going to use them. Because I don't want to have to buy another set. We'll burn that bridge when we get there. Don't worry. No, actually, I'm thankful that this car isn't that hard to work on with this engine configuration. Who would have guessed you put an overhead valve V8 in a car with an overhead valve V8 in it, and it isn't hard to work on? Crazy. Oh, get back over here. Alright, where'd that other one go? Whew. There's still one left. I don't know which one I didn't do. You know, I know not my advisors, but one of the advisors I work with, he's having to do cam on his truck. Because, 5.3 things. What was I getting at? Oh. He was wondering what gaskets he could get away with not replacing. I mean, probably get away with quite a few of them, but they're not expensive enough to be like, Because you end up saving like a couple $100, which is like not a lot of money, but in the sense of doing a cam job, that's like those aren't the expensive parts. I need to go. I was just getting it. Like, if you're gonna half-ass it, at least like half-ass it right, No hate. Hey yo. Give that spider one hell of a nick buzz before it gets trapped inside the engine for the rest of its life. Worse ways to go than being blown apart inside of a LS. Let's be honest, he's probably going to starve to death in there before the car even starts. How lazy I am with actually getting this thing done. Whew. I'm going to use my new Charber Freight engine hoist. Yeah, this is going to be the best way to get through it. Right, get on here. Hey, yo. Oh, God. Can't see, there's like a giant channel here. I don't know what that's for. What was in here again? Stuff I don't need. I'm really bad about keeping shit and then putting it in like totes or boxes and then completely forgetting about them. I think that's called hoarding. We're gonna put, you know, names to things, I guess. $5.30. That's definitely what's going in it. Put some motherfucking Rotella T6 in it is what it's getting. Good enough for the semis. It's good enough for me. Huh. Man, they didn't really think that through on that design. Like it should. I don't know what they're saying. Should something. It should cater to all my needs and wants I could ever have. How dare it. Don't want to burn the whole shop down. That would suck if all the things I actually like exist. There we go. Now I just gotta find where the fuck I put the. Really set those all like everywhere across the shop. There it is. Oh god. Don't want to lose the safety pins or it'd be like that one guy. I think I saw that video where the dude he was pulling his engine out of his I think it was like Camaro or something. Like a first gen or second gen Camaro. I don't know. And then the fucking pin plopped out, thing dumped the engine. I'll tell you right now, homie definitely had a bad day. Very bad. Well, let's pull this down here. So I have to try to work with the unlevel ground. There we go. Nope. Missed the hole a little bit. You tend to get that in the bigger jobs. Ow! Can I use, does this have it? Okay, good. I'm not doing that by hand again. That didn't feel great. It's not tight. That's where I wanted it. Sockets are right there. I don't think it's a 24. I think they're like 22s. Way smaller than that. Can you go back on the socket rail? That'd be great. Hey, look at me. I used all the same size bolts on it too. These are from one of the plethora of LS jobs. was a hair spicy. Probably have to. Probably should chase the threads on all those before I go back together. Or not, because I'm pretty sure I didn't do that on the other ends, and I did either. Whatever. Need my fancy chair to sit on. I don't know where those go. Somewhere. Sure did not. That's fine. I'm sure I'll be just fine. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. I'll do that in a second. I hear you stressing. Don't. It's a little. See? You see that? Popped in there real good, like little Mishy Motorsports action. I'm excited to see what this cam is like. I haven't seen, heard, or anything of this cam, so. Please seal again, I beggeth you. If you don't want to, I understand, but I'd prefer if you did. Oh, because of that. That makes sense. There's no way, like, in the service manual, you have to pull the oil pan to replace the rear main. That just, I don't believe it. I could be wrong. Chevy is pretty good at having weird shit like that. Damn, they made it all pretty, like they even like colored in stamp numbers there. I don't know what the stamp numbers mean. Anything's a hammer if you use it wrong enough. See how I started it gently? That was a lie. I fucking smoked it at the bottom of the impact. Alright, I'd say it's good enough. Alright. Look at me, keeping it from blowing up. Yeah, those things were running pig rich, man. I wouldn't have put that on there. But that was back when I thought I wasn't using Haltech. And then I gave up because either I destroyed the harness I tried to build with it and fucked up the ECU, or the ECU was fucked. One or two. Flywheel's next. That thing's fucking kind of heavy. Yeah, in case you wanted those, yeah, you have to take them out when you send it off to like O'Reilly's, because they suck. And they'll just fucking, they'll either take them out and not give them back to you, or even better, they'll fucking machine them flat with the flywheel, and then you gotta like weld onto them to get them off. You know, some might call that a hot spot. Those people will be right. Don't care. Some of the flywheels I put back on, stuff back before I knew better, looked way worse than that. And in fairness, they definitely burnt up that clutch so damn fast. I'd be super duper fast. I will put thread locker on these because that thing is spinning at Mach Jesus most of the time. At least in this car it's going to be. And in every car I've ever driven, they do. Like I've got a little sacked out Toyota pickup that I drive shit out of. Gotta get seat time wherever you can, you know? Seat time doesn't discriminate against the chassis, alright? Oh man, I didn't get... I guess I still could put it in the cars without the clutch on. It wouldn't be the first time I had to do the clutch in the car. On the ground. Man. You guys don't know it, but I've had this car since I was in high school, so it's had high school me abuse. Which is props to the chassis. Because I know anyone else watching this knows how high schoolers drive their cars, or even how you did as a high schooler. But the point I was getting to was that I have put four T5s in this back when I still had the small block Ford in it, which would be like less impressive if it like actually made power, but it didn't make power. It was just a bone stock 302 with a cam and headers. As the Subaru kids would say, it was a stage 1. Stage 1 cam. Like a trick flow stage 1 for 302. I think it would scoot though. I'm sure it didn't actually make any sort of power, but I sure thought it did. It wasn't slow though. That thing did high threes, 0 to 60, like 3.8, 3.9. Which for like a 30-year-old car, that's pretty quick. That was also because I was flat foot shifting that motherfucker. Fairness, I was good at it. Because those transmissions, they would last like a year of me flat foot shifting damn near every single day. Because I was just fucking young and ignorant as shit. You want a dim, you want a dim. Little trick for you here is you find a wrench that fits that you can put your flywheel or your clutch bolt through. Well, that's not gonna work. I gotta go over here like this. Run that mug through there. Crank it down. Don't only put a few threads on it. You'll regret it. Also helps if you go the right damn direction. What we'll do instead of using one of my very expensive QuickTime bolts is we'll grab one of these mugs. so that it also sticks out much further. Double check that one more time. Alright. We're just gonna knot because it kept spinning. Not like super mega much. Super mega much? Not a large amount. Oh, that's one-time use. Okay. That's good. Alright, now we can also torque that mug down. Which might be a little interesting, being that this is, again, on the motherfucking cherry picker. Engine crane, if you will. Alright, I'd say that's pretty well seated now. I have to fucking spin it back over. God damn. Whoops. Sorry about that. A little crotch view for you. Whew. That's comforting. Now for the fun part of trying to torque that bolt, being to 235 pounds, being sub 200 pounds while it's on an engine hoist. It's fine. Oh, goddamn. Whew. That was fucking difficult, I tell you what. Whew. God damn. Yeah, that wasn't easy. Mostly because I was picking up on the fucking engine while I was doing it. Hey, yo! We made it far enough to get the engine mounts on. Oh, man, dude. Thanks, pass me. I do, however, need a Loctite those this time. Because that's just a bad idea. How much vibration these things are going to have. They're not, like, solid motor mounts, but they're pretty fucking close. I think they go this way. That one's got Nature's Loctite on it. Definitely fix that. Or is that... No, those are the fucking threads from the other block. Yikes. That's not, like, great. But worst things that could have happened. Alrighty, well. Time to do the part that really fucking sucks to do by yourself. And that is install the engine into the car. And get the fucking engine hoist over that lip. Because for some reason in my head, it made more sense to have the engine over here than, yeah, whatever. Hindsight's 2020, what can I say? Oh! Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go! Nope. Shit, okay. What the fuck is this getting caught on? Whoa. Not that, you just deadlift it up, it's fine. I think I was able to keep the hood on, but I had to have a prop holding the hood up in a better position. What the fuck? Like when you open a tub of ice cream, but it's just frozen peas. Never heard that before. That's a first. So I actually think I may have taken these off in the car to get the engine out. So I guess we'll go ahead and undo. I'm sure I'll forget I put those there, but that's neither here nor there. What the hell is that? Oh, I need to put the oil filter on it. On my pants. Shh. You hear that? I didn't wipe that on my pants. Man, these single action fucking engine cranes suck. Ooh, don't bust my headlight. That would suck. List of things I'd prefer not to do. That definitely makes one of them. So you need to go that way, buddy. That way. Please. I wish I would have taken that all the way out. That's fine though. We'll see what happens. I think if I stick a jack underneath there and kind of hold up the front of it and let it sit on the back, hopefully I'll be able to set it down kind of so I can extend this fucking arm out. Oh boy, is this gonna be fucking risky. You guys couldn't feel it, but my booty hole was clenched tight as shit that whole time. Please stop doing that. Alright, okay, we're good now. Moral of the story here, is make sure you can go deep enough before you start going in. Know what I'm saying?
talking about engine hoist, you filthy animals. I don't know if it caught that, but I fucking ran my toe over. God damn. Whew. This part kind of sucks. Okay. We're gonna fix this bolt real quick so that we can make my life a lot easier. This is standard. That kind of sucks. Guess it's gonna have a little bit of Loctite, because I don't have any standard any standardized taps or dies. I thought I was fucking Hercules and be able to lift the engine up without the fucking jack handle. I need crow's foot, lady's foot, the pokey stabby pry bar. Does he have one? That suck. Oh, don't step on that. That would, yeah, that's not good. Don't step on that. Oh, hey, it does. Here it is. Okay, now that the front half of the bolts are in, I can lower it down and it should tilt back a fuck ton. Alright, take it easy there. There we go. There it is. Hammer! You're saying that's not a hammer. Well, fuck me if we're not a hammer. That shit worked pretty good. Well, should probably find out what size it is. So I can have. Shh! I'm talking. So I can have a wrench put on the back of it while I beat the shit out of it with an impact. Because it is. Oh, I forgot it's standard. 19 is pretty close though, so we're going with that. It's 19. 21? That's a 19. Where's the 21 at? I was wrong. I think that side's also a 19. Alright, and shush. Okay. That's terrifying me because I can't hold the wrench tight enough. So it's starting to like fucking crush my hand. I'd say that's tight enough. Woo! That's what's up. Where we go? You know, I'm happy with that. That looks nice. I miss seeing that in there, big time. What time is it? 8:40. I have work tomorrow. All right. On that note, I think we're gonna sign off, and this will be the finished part of this video, the last part of this video, until we start the next one. So, on that note, take it easy. And if it ain't broke, it's because I ain't touched it yet. Peace.